Mike. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game of Rainbow Six Siege. We have Supernovas against Impale team. This is gonna be Supernovas game number 8 of the season, and definitely the last of the of this moment. We have Impale team defending at the moment, securing second floor. And we can see that for today's match, t- today's bans, they got a couple interesting bans, such as Mira and Valkyrie. Mira being such a strong operator for second floor, or I will say third floor. It has been disabled for the match, probably working against Impale. At the very least, they have new operator Dami. Sorry. We're moving to the action phase. We have Supernovas pushing from the west side of the objective, getting those pre-fires, hoping to get somebody off guard and wall banged. We got Mockshot playing Nomad at the moment, going to rappel into the Skylight. We'll switch to the Fuse player. Seems that the enemy team, almost everyone seems to be anchoring the objective. We got Zero having a view into Piano and realizing that nobody's holding Piano at this very moment. Hatch has been opened by Supernovas. We'll see how long is it gonna take for Supernovas to push into the objective. They got a read on Maestro. Watching that little hole into the wall he made. Derek wanting to get the camera, or the ability is just ping the camera at this moment. Seems that Gale gets a kill on the Maestro. Such an incredible wallbang and teamwork, and definitely bringing Supernova to the advantage. Things are going off. We have knowledge that the enemy team is holding a cigar. What it seems like cocktail. Zero has made it into the objective. He has made a hole into freezer. He doesn't know somebody's holding that freezer wall. He gets an angle, sees the body, and gets a headshot. Now turning this into 5 versus 1 situation. Last one holding cocktail behind that bar, sees the player and gets a headshot quite instantly. Such a beautiful flick and headshot from Brayden. Definitely quite a quick entry from Supernovas after they got a couple kills. They're definitely giving that dominance of, of having more people on their team. Now it seems that the Impale team is going to defend kitchen service and kitchen cooking. You can see that they also got a castle on their side. We'll see how they're gonna implement their castle to defend kitchen. Supernovas know that the enemy team is holding kitchen at this moment. We'll see if they're gonna be saving those drones, which are really useful for intel and information. We'll switch to Owen, which he hasn't made it into the objective yet. We'll see if he's gonna be thinking about placing his drone somewhere useful. Derek, definitely saving that drone, hiding his drone, so he goes to notice. We have Supernovas pushing from the west side of the objective. They might be thinking about getting the wall on Bakery. We'll see if somebody is at the very least holding Bakery or watching the red hallway. Mock should go into push from White Stairs, and Thermite has made it into the objective, but at the very least nobody seems to be roaming or defending outside objective. We're gonna see if he's gonna be thinking about getting that wall but at this moment he's just watching that angle. Derek placing his thermite charge, going to get the wall on Valkyrie. He sees the camera, destroys the camera, and now he's making a hole in Valkyrie. Hopefully he's gonna be able to catch somebody off guard. He sees the smoke grenade going off. But the smoke seems to be not wanting to push that doorway. But he's tempted. He's tempting to. We'll see if Derek is able to hold that angle or at the least defuse. I mean, drone before pushing in. We'll switch to Bug, which he's getting the hatch at this moment. Getting those important holes, getting an angle into the objective. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get that person holding a objective. We'll switch to Makshur. Switch back to Derek, holding that angle. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get that kill. He's picking that doorway. He doesn't know he might probably know the smoke is holding to the right side of the doorway. Thermite placing down his charge. Gets the wall destroyed. Gets the castle barricade. Flashbangs going off. He doesn't know the smoke is holding to his right. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get that kill. He says smoke, but he loses the fight. 1 versus 3. 1 versus 2. Owen gets a kill. Now, 2 people holding the objective. At the very least, they got control of the fuser. They're still gonna be able to plan the fuser if they work accordingly as a team. 40 seconds on the clock. 1 team member holding each side of the objective. We'll see if they're gonna be if Supernovas are thinking about pushing the objective sooner or later. Owen gets an angle. He goes for the peek and loses the fight against that smoke. Jing is now going for the push and loses that fight against that smoke as well. Now this is a 1 versus 1 situation. We'll see if Derek is gonna be able to secure that kill. Lost control of the fuser. He's just gotta go for the push. Hopefully he's able to see the smoke and is not able to secure that kill. Definitely quite a few mistakes from Supernovas pushing from kitchen without being aware of that smoke. A lot of intel will have been provided before pushing into the objective. But at the very least, they were almost able to secure the objective. If only they had the fuser to plant at the other side of the objective. Now we got Impale going to defend 3rd floor, bar and cocktail.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We got quite a few drones being lost by the Mosey. At the very least, they know that the enemy team is holding 3rd floor. We'll see if Owen's gonna be placing that drone somewhere useful, but he goes for the Mosey trap.
5 seconds left before insertion.
It seems that somebody in the enemy team might be thinking about going for a spawn pick. Nova's gotta be careful with those picks, especially losing somebody early in the round. Owen droning quite a search at the moment, seeing if somebody is gonna be roaming or not. We got Derek pushing wide stairs. We'll see if Owen is gonna be able to give any callouts or not. But unfortunately, Owen is not droning that side of the objective. Got Jackal getting that doorway and getting shot by the person holding by piano.
Bomb spotted.
IQ getting those mute jammers. We'll see if she's gonna be able to pick somebody off guard. Probably watching cameras or something. That's definitely not somebody droning or anything. My game is freezing. Oh, my game is glitching at this moment.
Detected.
We got Jackal watching the skylight at that moment. He's not able to secure any kills, not do anything to help Supernovas attacking. But at the very least, Brayden was able to secure one kill, goes for the second kill. Now they gotta be careful. They got 1 minute and 20 seconds. They gotta be thinking more about pushing the E objective. He'll switch to Derek. Derek goes for the push, goes for the flashbang, but misses those shots. He should have waited for Brayden to push with him. Now we got 1 minute on the clock, and Brayden has the fuser. Brayden going for the push inside Cocktail, goes for the rappel, and he doesn't realize there is 3 people holding Cocktail. Now the enemy team has control of the fuser. It's only a matter of Jackal and IQ. The camera is being broken at the moment. Four seconds on the clock. See somebody holding that balcony, gets a kill. Now he's rotating into the other side of Cocktail. We'll see if he's gonna be able to secure that kill. He sees the player, gets a second kill. Now it's a matter of Jackal. Jackal places his claymore. He sees the last player, and Owen gets the last kill, turning this into a triple kill from Owen. All right, that was such a good round for Supernovas. They definitely won that round. There were a couple mistakes that were made. At the very least, they still have the advantage at this moment, and we'll see how they're gonna perform. Now, since Impale is gonna be defending second floor. They know that the enemy team is gonna be holding mining and dining. Waiting, running away with his drone. Definitely not saving that drone. Pings are going off. Definitely putting that drone in risk. He's gotta be thinking more about saving that drone and not pinging the enemy team. Now action phase has started. We have Supernovas pushing from the south side of the objective. Might seem that Fuse might be thinking about fusing, or probably not. They're definitely getting an entry from bottom floor and top floor. We have somebody holding piano, and Fuse doesn't know that at the moment. He might probably hurt somebody. He sees somebody running around. He goes for the shots, gets it down, and secures that kill. Capcan has been killed by Fuse. 2 Russian operators. Quite a plot twist. We have somebody also pushing right upstairs. We'll see if Supernova is gonna be able. Derek is gonna be able to secure that kill. Hopefully he ADSs at the right time. He doesn't realize somebody's pushing from that side of the balcony. He goes unnoticed. He's probably not gonna get the kill. Gets shot and unfortunately gets killed by the smoke player. The smoke has control of second floor, third floor. Probably Kale is gonna be able to secure that kill on the smoke. Hopefully he holds that angle and sees the smoke. He sees the smoke, gets the shots, and deals some damage. He deals some damage into that smoke. Now, the smoke has decided to push back into the objective, but unfortunately loses the fight against Brayden. We'll switch to Brayden, and we'll see what's happening over here. Brayden getting the wall outside mining. Definitely seeing a lot of shield placements around that area. He's going to destroy the shield. Now they gotta really be careful about losing that diffuser so early on in the round. But he might probably be thinking about. He might probably be able to secure the diffuser or probably go for the diffuse. 40 seconds on the clock. Alibi losing the fight against Derek or Anthony, and Anthony is able to secure that kill. Or I will say that's Derek. That's Derek. Yeah. Three on one at the moment. Supernovas losing the game, winning the game at this moment. It is too early to say something about who's gonna be winning today's game. Now we got Impale defending once again Kitchen. And of course they got a smoke, which was definitely useful when defending Kitchen. We'll see if Supernovas are gonna be thinking about their mistakes they made during their Kitchen attack, and hopefully they can improve upon that. Now Supernovas know they're defending Kitchen. We'll see if they're gonna be thinking about switching any ops, which only Owen is gonna be switching to Bug and Brayden.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out.
It seems that the enemy team might be Supernovas might be thinking about using the thermite on their team to get one of the outside walls. Supernovas pushing from Christmas at this moment. Somebody going for the big on the pilasters. Unfortunately, he has escaped that fight and he didn't lose any damage. Now it seems that somebody else might be thinking about going to push I'll say the main bar. Or at the very least we got Brayden watching that angle. Kitchen has been open by Brayden. We see the smoke throwing his smoke grenades, trying to deter Supernovas from pushing. They got an alibi drone, of course. Was try to switch into Anthony's POV. Anthony placing down his fuse charge. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get somebody off guard. We got Owen also getting the walls, getting the floor on top. Kitchen. We're gonna see if he's gonna be able to get a kill or something. We lose Supernova number 1, which is Dark. Definitely quite a lot of oppression in Kitchen. I will say that. Gale losing a lot of damage during that fight. We'll see if Anthony's gonna be able to get that kill or not. Somebody definitely watching that red hallway, and it seems like he pushed into the objective now. Everyone from the other team seems to be pushing on the objective. Besides somebody watching prep. This is the shotgun. Hopefully he gets the call out. This is the warden. Warden runs away. Now it's 4 versus 2 situation. Anthony pushes into the objective. He knows that a warden might be watching that angle and gets a kill on that warden. And we see Brayden getting the last headshot in the objective. Nice kill from Brayden. Supernovas. I will say Impel now thinking about defending Kitchen once again. That was definitely a really chaotic round. A lot of things were happening around and it was hard to follow. But now it seems that Impel is thinking about having a bandit in the roster and a guide. Definitely thinking about switching the way they're defending the objective. And they might be thinking about bandit tricking that wall. It's been twice in a row that Supernovas has pushed from that wall, so finding a way to stop that from happening is definitely or possibly why they chose the bandit. I will say that's a good camera from Derek. Hopefully it doesn't get destroyed. And hopefully nobody pings that
5 seconds
camera.
remaining.
Camera goes unnoticed, which is really
Attackers are
awesome.
moving to defuse a bomb.
Supernovas once again thinking about seems to be thinking about pushing that Christmas. Somebody at the moment holding Christmas tree. We'll see if Supernovas are gonna be able to see that person holding Christmas. We'll see if Go Whistle gets a kill and loses the fight against that Jagger. Doesn't realize somebody's holding that angle, but we'll see if Derek's gonna be able to get that kill or not. Gets a headshot, but losing some damage in the fight. At the very least, we didn't lose the Heart Breacher, and there's still a chance for Supernovas to get the wall. I'll say this is about time for the Thermite to place that charge, which is just happening.
Recover the diffuser.
We have Fuse probably watching that long angle. We'll see if somebody might be thinking about pushing that red hallway. Definitely, we need some people watching those drones or watching angles. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Owen, at the very least, he is going for the flank around objective. Gets hit by the yellow trap. And doesn't realize somebody might be pushing from piano. Hopefully he hears the person pushing from mining. Seems that the person pushing from mining push back to the objective. 3 versus 4. I will say that's a lot of damage, but the Sledge didn't check any of the holes. We got control of the future, and now it's a 1 versus 3 situation. 50 seconds on the clock. They definitely gotta start thinking about working as a team. Wow, what an incredible hole from the Frost. That definitely caused a lot of issues now for Supernovas. 30 seconds on the clock. Derek, I would say Anthony needs to be thinking about pushing the objective. Just to know somebody's holding that.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
5 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Anthony's gonna be able to get that kill. He doesn't see the person holding behind the counter and loses the fight. Now it's time for the Supernovas and Impel to switch roles. This is when Supernovas can take the advantage and show them how to defend the objective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Deploying the bank.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Reloading.
All right.
Powered up. Swapping mags.
10 seconds to go.
Reload.
We'll see if Derek thinks about getting that chair or not. If he destroys that chair, he's definitely gonna be able to place that
Defuse a bomb.
camera in the hallway. All right, we got the enemy team pushing from the south side of the objective. They now know they got a lion on their team, and we'll see if they're gonna be thinking about pushing from piano or not. My game is Really lagging at this moment.
Breaching sequence activated.
Alright, now Supernova number 1, which is Derek, I believe, and that needs to be careful with that skylight.
Enemy position detected.
Definitely, he's gotta be aware of his positioning, and definitely his feet. He got somebody on the enemy team watching that doorway while rappelling upside down. Ooh, seems that the assignment lost the fight, unfortunately. Now turning this into a 4 versus 5 situation. Seems that the enemy team is thinking about pushing from the skylight, and we have somebody rappelling at the
Incoming
wide
adrenaline boost.
window, as well as somebody rappelling on that second window on wide hallway. Supernova number 2 sees the person rappelling. He gets a ping, gets the communication done. Hopefully, rating is he's not thinking about going for the kill, but as long as he's able to waste some time from Impel, that will be a lot useful for us. We got some hits on Jackal. The
Activating adrenaline surge.
It's really great that we got quite a lot of intel at the very least. Oh, we have somebody dropping into red hallway at this moment. We'll see Supernova number 2 thinking about going for the push. Goes for the pre-fire, gets the headshot, gets the wall bang. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get another kill. Unfortunately, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that person is proning. 3 versus 4 at the moment. Drones are going off. Definitely getting stuck and sandwiching that piano room. 3 versus 3 at the moment. Gotta be careful from that person holding cigar. He accidentally pressed T, I will say.
15
14 seconds on the clock. Now it's about time to have Impel pushing to the objective. He sees the lion. Kale going for the pre-fire. 5 seconds on the clock. You gotta play with the time. You gotta play with the time, Kale. 1 second, and the Fisher is not able to be planted. Quite a round from Supernovas. They wasted a lot of time with those entry denial devices. Now we'll see how they're gonna be, where they're gonna be thinking about defending now. Alrighty, we got Supernovas defending kitchen, and we have Caveira on the team and Lishan. They really gotta be careful from the fuse, which
defenders protect your
I will
bombs
say it
from
has
being
happened
used by
before,
attackers.
where Supernovas forget about that the enemy team might have a fuse in
Attackers have
their
discovered the
side.
location of a bomb.
Those ADSs are able to save them from those fuse chargers. Seems that Caveira hasn't been spotted at all. We'll see if Brayden's gonna
10
be able to
seconds
pull it
remaining.
off. As long as he doesn't get droned or
5 seconds left before insertion.
spotted, I will say he's probably gonna be able to pull
Attackers are
a
heading out to
interrogation.
defuse a bomb.
We got Supernova number 2 holding that bakery, which it seems that nobody might be thinking about pushing that side of the objective. Seems that they're going for the main entrance, the main lobby.
Glow is active.
We can see that some people are thinking about somebody's getting the window from bakery prep. I'll say rotation. They also got a mountain on their team, which is a lot of quite an aggressive choice from Impel. But they gotta be thinking about pushing the objective as soon as they can without wasting any time. banks are going off at this moment. Supernovas know the position of the team. They know that at the very least 2 people are pushing from Christmas. And we'll see if Raiden is gonna be thinking about going for the flank.
Countercharge activated.
He hears the mountain going past the stairs, but doesn't get the kill on that Lion or Nomad watching those stairwell. Owen losing a lot of damage,
Changing mags.
barely dying, but at the very least he survived the fuse charges. We'll see if Derek is gonna be able to get that kill. He sees the person, gets the kill. Now he has secured the fuser. Hopefully the callout goes off.
Reloading. Front deployed.
C4 going off quite early for Gale to be throwing that C4. Another C4 going off. I will say the main task of Supernovas now is just gonna be holding that diffuser. They gotta be thinking about holding that diffuser. Since they got control of the diffuser, they gotta be thinking about that. We'll see. Unfortunately, Supernova number 2 is really low HP. Hopefully he doesn't think about going for the flank. Which he sees the player, gets the shots, and gets a kill.
Reloading. Cover me.
Now the mountain has been set alone. He doesn't have somebody to work with. But unfortunately, Anthony's really low HP, but he's able to get that kill, gets a double kill. Now it's about holding that diffuser.
15 seconds to go.
Now it's a 1v1 situation for Anthony. We'll see if he's gonna be thinking about waiting for the timer to go off. 3, 2, 1, and the enemy team has no time to get the diffuser, and Supernovas get the round. I will say that those last plays were really risky, especially since Supernovas had control of the diffuser. I will say there was no need to be picking objective when you had control of the diffuser. Or at least Anthony decided to stay put and wait for the timer to go off. Now Supernova is going to be defending second floor. And we got a Rook on the team. He's gonna be passing those plates around. Also, this is going to be match point. If Supernovas are able to get this win, they're definitely making it into playoffs. Hopefully they will, and hopefully we can keep seeing Supernovas playing Rainbow Six Siege this upcoming 2 weeks.
Swap it.
10 seconds to insertion.
Laying out the rocket.
5 seconds to go.
Using shield.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
Stay clear of ATS line of fire. You're launching!
We're protected.
Now we got Gale watching that third floor.
Drone is a go.
Drones are going to be checking that piano room. Now Gale knows that he has been spotted, unfortunately. We'll see if Anthony's able to help Gale. He doesn't see that the doors getting destroyed on pillars. Let's switch back to Gale. Owen is able to secure 1 kill. Now taking Impel into the disadvantage.
Reloading.
Anthony deals a lot of damage to that Thatcher. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get that headshot. Loses those shots, but at the very least he was able to deal a lot of damage.
Kiba activated.
Mugshot placing his attachment. And unfortunately shooting the Rook. What's happening with the team fire? Rook opening his chat by accident. Definitely a big mistake from inside.
Barrier activated.
Now Gale has come to the aid. He's gotten the tool that Gale placed, and Gale gets a kill. Goes for the Rook. 1v1 against the Rook. Gets the knife fight and wins the fight against the Rook with the knife. Quite an interesting game from Supernovas, and definitely a lot of fun. I will be posting these to YouTube as well. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hopefully, there's a big chance for Supernovas to make it into playoffs. So I guess we'll keep you guys updated. This was your host Christian, and I will see you guys next time. And thank you Fivercom for sponsoring our club. Bye.